Hello everybody, in this video I will talk about writing user-defined methods or functions in Python. Actually, function is a block of a statement. It is defined to perform some specific task. Function has name, it can take parameters, and it can also return values. Actually, function is written in Python using keyword def followed by space. Then we have to write the name of the function. Then function name is followed by parentheses opening and closing. Let's write a simple function. Here we are defining a function. So def, that is the keyword, then space, then the name of the function. Now we will simply print a simple message. This is a function. Okay, simple. Now this function does not take any argument. If we have to supply argument, we can write argument within this parenthesis, but in this case this is a very simple function and it is not taking anything, and we can call this function using the function name. Okay, so then parenthesis, then we can execute this function. Now we can see this is a function been returned. Okay, displayed. Actually this function is displaying a simple message, and when we call this method, it displays whatever we have written within the function body. We can call this function any number of times. Okay, we can call it again and again. We can see this is a function been displayed twice because we call this function twice. Okay, we can pass arguments to the function also. Now let's say function with the argument. Okay, def. Okay, add x comma y. Here x and y are arguments to this function. Now let's print product of x and y is x multiply y. Okay, here we are supplying two values in this add method, and it will display the product of x and y. When we call this method, we have to provide two values. Okay, now let's call this add 4 comma 3 comma 4. Now let's run this. Now we can see product of 3 and 4 is 12. So we can provide argument to the function also. Our function can return value also. Okay, instead of printing, what we can do is we can return the value. Okay, so for returning value, we will be using keyword return. Okay, return x multiply y. Okay, now we will be storing this product in some other variable. Okay, now we can display the value of product. Print product prod. Okay, we can simply call this method within the print also, like this. Add 4 comma 5. Okay, this way. For here we are storing the returned value to this variable prod, but here we are directly calling method. Okay, this is the name of the function, this is the name of the function, and it is taking two arguments. We can directly call add here, or we can assign that add to another variable, because this function is returning a value. If it doesn't return, we are not supposed to assign it. Okay, now let's execute this. Now we can see product is 20, product is 12. 3 and 4 multiplied gives us 12. 5 and 4 multiplied give us 20. Okay, we can specify data type of the parameter also. What we have to do is, okay, let's define another method. Okay, div x be integer, y be integer. Okay, we are using the colon to specify data type of the variables, the parameter x and y for this div method. Okay, so we can do some work here. Okay, what we can do is, if x is greater than y, then print x is greater. Simple. Otherwise print y is greater. Okay, here we are specifying the data type of this parameter. Okay, now we can call this method something like this, div we have to write the name of the method, then we have to supply the values. Okay, now let's run this. We can see 55 is greater. Here x and y we are specifying integer. Now we can specify data type of return value. Whatever value that is returned by the function, we can specify type of that value also. Now let's define a new method, abc yox be int, then the return type be also int. If yox is greater than 10 and yox is less than 100, then return 90, otherwise return 100. Simple. Now let's call this method abc. Let's apply 33, execute this. Now we can see 90 is returned. So we can specify data type of the parameter, we can specify data type of the return value also in Python. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much.